What's up, my baby? ZackScott here, playing none other than Super Meat Boy. I should really redo the intro, but I don't care. They just released a new patch, and so there's like a whole other new world to do called Super Meat World. Man, so I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. But no, this is a good thing. This is a good thing because that means I can keep playing. But what I'm gonna do is I am going to going to yawn. I'm going to try to finish up Rapture, and then I won't worry about the end. I won't worry about the Cotton Alley yet. I'll do the Super Meat World, and then I'll focus on getting more bandages, all that stuff. So let's do it. Let's go back into Rapture. I hear that Kid is easier to get, and I'm tempted now to see what it's like at least. So they said there was an update, and now Kid is easier to get. Let's just check it out. This sucks so bad, but let's try it. Here's the intro. You've seen it before, I believe. Let's watch it one more time. Yeah. Ha! Take that, stupid kid. Who did that? Did I do that? No. Don't get it. So how is this easier? Someone better freaking tell me how this is easier. Alright. This is gonna be so dumb. I'm already gonna hate myself. God. Okay, yeah, he can jump twice. Maybe just once. Oh, I see. Uh-huh. Huh. F. How's this easier? I shouldn't have jumped. So I gotta just walk off this. Alright, that part's kind of easy. Okay. Whoa! Okay. Maybe it is easier. Maybe they changed the feel of it. I have no idea at the moment. F. Come on. That doesn't have to happen? Crap. Alright. So. Alright, this part's not so bad. Gotta go down here. How is this easier, though? Oh, come on. It doesn't feel that it... Anyway. Today, man, I did a lot of yard work today. Well, one, I went to hang out with my friend Brock. His sons were having a collective birthday party, although it wasn't their birthday. The deal is that Brock's in town for a friend's wedding. So while he's here, he spent some time with some family and friends, other than the friend who's getting married. And yeah, so he's in town. He said, you know, I'm in town. It's only a month or so away from my kids' birthdays. Yeah, it's doomed to fail on that one. Anyway, so let's just have a get together. Let's just do it. And it turned out nice. We went to this family farm, which sounds dumb, but it is actually not. It's really nice. Oh, come on. I just like moonwalked all the way up that. This part's, I can see it. Maybe they decreased the spikes or something. I don't know. I'm happy to be playing it now. Instead of, you know, it feels like I can beat this in, I don't know, 20 minutes or less. I've already gotten so far. Yeah, so, you know, the kids all got to do some stuff like pet some animals, ride a train. While the employees cleaned up after the kids when they ate their cake. They actually had a training manual out for their employees. I was surprised. They had it out just kind of like sitting there. And, you know, it was like, some of the rules were funny, like no gossip. Which I guess, I mean, it is important when... I get a lot of the employees were female, so maybe they're prone to gossip. Just kidding, that's sexist. That's sexist of me. I really, you know, I really should... I say a lot of things as a joke. A lot of sexist things as a joke. And it's because, you know, sexism exists in our culture. And to use satire to point it out and enlighten people about it is kind of just the thing to do. I don't mean it. I don't want people to take it seriously. I want people to hear me say that and then realize that people actually say it and mean it. And that's bad. So when I say it and make it, you know, a ridiculous joke, I'm mocking the fact that that exists in our society. I'm not actually sexist. So, I know, I guess I feel a little bit bad about it because I do that with the assumption that the audience knows that what I'm saying isn't actually me being sexist. But they may not. So, just wanting you guys to know that I'm not sexist. I believe in equality for men and women. Which, I think that's the definition of feminist. Is just the belief that men and women should be equal in terms of rights. And that's kind of sad in itself that it requires the name feminist for that. Should just be humanist or something, I don't know. Or genderist. I'm getting so far. Of course, I might be wrong about that definition, but I think that's the definition for feminism. And so already the definition in itself is kind of sexist because it puts it in relation to men. Whereas it just be the definition for feminism or whatever should just be that the gender should have equal rights. No matter what your gender is. No matter black, white, or gray, or something. I don't know how that song goes. It's a good song though. It's not, you know, it's not as good as the message behind it is good, but it's not the Lady Gaga song Born This Way is. The message behind it's good, but the music is not as good as the other music, in my opinion, and that's coming from someone who likes Lady Gaga music. A lot of people, you know, they don't actually like Lady Gaga music, and then they bash her for her music, which is like dumb because if you're not a fan, then why even bother? Like that, I don't really bother with that. Like, I'll criticize bands that I'll try to like Nickelback. I tried to like Nickelback, and the reason why is because I like rock, and I apologize right now if I'm offending anybody with this, but oh come on, I like rock music, and so I try to like new rock bands. Nickelback's music though, I just can't get into. I think some of the vocals are hilarious. Like, look at this photograph. And every time I hear that lyric, it makes me laugh. I don't know why. It came on one of my cell phones. I had a Nokia cell phone a few years ago. That's a big thing before like smartphones were really a hit, and it came with like its big thing was that it could play MP3s, and it came preloaded with that Nickelback MP3, and so I would just play it every once in a while. I'd just be like, look at this photograph. I said it to my ringtone. It's like, look at this photograph. There we go. This looks a little bit easier. Yes! Now what? Now what happens? This again. Man, let's just see if I can do it. That's my... How long have I been recording? Yeah, let's do it. Maybe this is slower. Maybe they did make it easier. Oh, I can do this. Huh. Yeah, maybe it is slower. Crap. That's gonna do me in each time, I think. At least, you know, for the next... For a little bit. Man, it's making my eyes go crazy. Just trying to watch this. Now, just do a jump. Oh, come on. Tried so hard. I'm so glad they made this easier. I mean, I like playing games for a challenge. Oh, what? I didn't even touch that. But sometimes, you know, when I've already done these two stages and then my game crashed, and I don't even remember what parts those are. You can go back, you can do a search for it, I don't care. You can watch it or not. It's frustrating as F. Anyway. You know, I was telling you a story when the video first started about what I did today. I did a lot of yard work after I hung out with Brock. my tree in the front yard. Frick. A couple years ago, I surrounded it with. It started off with mulch around it, but then I like dug out like a huge perimeter around this tree, and then I put in some more mulch. Like I evened it out, flattened it, put in some mulch. Hey, cool. And I decided that's too much maintenance to try to keep grass out of there, so I took out all the mulch. I put some dirt. God! Sorry. And my goal is to basically let the grass just grow over it. So, you know, I don't have to mow around a big circle. I can just, you know, let the grass grow. I don't care. I don't even like gardening. I don't like having a garden area with flowers and stuff. This is not my thing. I think it's really time consuming. It takes a lot of time. You got to really be into it. You got to really enjoy it. I don't enjoy making things look nice. In fact, I don't even like mowing the yard, which, believe it or not, doesn't surprise me. It shouldn't surprise anyone, really. Who likes mowing the yard? I know people who do. People like taking care of their lawn. It's just, I mean, to me, lawn care and all sorts of maintenance in general are just time sinks. And, you know, some people really enjoy it. I just don't. It takes away from my time during the day, time to make videos. I dread when the summer comes. I have to mow the yard once a week. I like having a nice yard. And I like not having to pay someone else to do it. So that's why I mow it. And plus the neighborhood association, you know, would come after me if I didn't keep it mowed. But, you know, it's kind of expensive to have people mow your yard. You know, you're paying them like, what, 20, 30 bucks a time, a week? Maybe what I should do is I should just say, I don't know what I could say. Is that worth like a couple hours? Probably not. It's hard for me to tell. God, the stage. I'm just gonna try to do this whole thing. Oh, but the next stage is impossible. All right, here we go. All right, cool. Can I just like drop? No, I can't. Why am I even trying? So yeah, let me know below in the comments. Do you guys like doing yard work? See, it was made a chore for me growing up. That was like one of my chores, mow the yard. So I never got to appreciate it. I never, you know, I did play outside, but it wasn't like, yeah, I'm playing outside in the yard, I mowed. No, I didn't think of it that way. Because I didn't think about what mowing the yard actually did for the yard, other than it keeps the grass short. I guess what I liked afterwards was, I liked when the yard was done, and that made my night begin. Because I usually mowed like right as the sun was about to go down, because I was so hot. You know, especially in Oklahoma, it gets really hot in the summer. Oklahoma's like Oklahoma and Texas. There's places where it gets like really hot in the summer, but it's still good enough for like grass to grow. Like, what is that, Bermuda grass? I don't even know what it's called. So it's you gotta water your freaking lawn, which, you know, it's hard for me to decide. Is that like a waste of water? Because you're just taking water and putting it back into the environment, right? I mean, it doesn't like just disappear off the face of the earth. It goes somewhere. You know, it evaporates, rains down somewhere else. God, I can understand that there's like water rationing going on in your town. Like, oh, we're running low on water. Don't water your lawn, or water only on a certain number of days. You know, so I can understand going about it. But I mean, in general, does watering your yard, is that like a real waste? Like, what does it waste? I guess it wastes energy. You know, delivering the water to your place. God, I always can't make it past that part. But water itself, I mean, it just doesn't seem like it's a waste. It just seems like it's a redistribution of water. It's not like the water leaves. I would think it would be I mean, I guess grass in itself is... I don't know. I don't really want to talk about water and yards anymore. I had to deal with that all day. I mean, I didn't water today. But you know how much time is spent on just maintaining a lawn? If you don't do it, then someone else does it. Brock lives in Arizona. He has freaking rocks for a lawn. He has AstroTurf. Because grass doesn't grow there. I'm sure it would if you really, really wanted to water like constantly and get some sort of like special grass that only grows in 100-degree weather. So, looks like today is going to be a long day of me just talking and trying to freaking avoid these spikes left and right and left. I just really want to unlock Kid. Get him over with. Get this stage over with, because as far as I'm concerned, this is going to be one of the hardest stages of the game. And of course, I might be wrong. God. This is so dumb. So dumb. All right. God, you gotta be kidding me. This is so dumb. I read a news story, and I'm sure this is just talking about this is going to cause some controversy, because I know some people are vegans or vegetarians, and I'm not, but. It's not that I don't care about the. I do care about the animals. It actually disturbs me sometimes to eat meat, because I'll just start thinking about the animal that it came from, and you know I like animals. It's kind of hard to rectify your feelings or your actions when you own pets and you love them, and then like you're like, oh, this is a cow, and cows aren't any less worthy of life than a cat or a dog. It's just the fact that we eat cows. So. The story I read was just the third time this happened in America so far that's been documented via news story. Vegans basically starved their child to death inadvertently because they wouldn't feed it proper nutrition. Like this particular one, and I'm sure I'm gonna already get some comments right now that are like, well, there's definitely ways to do it, and that might be so, but these people, these parents. Just gave it some soy milk and apple juice, and it was like a 6-week-old, maybe 6-month-old. I don't even remember. And it died. What just happened? Don't know what happened. Boom. Oh, what? Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, if you can't take care of your kid, you can't. So I guess that raises the question. Is it the vegan diet that is to blame? Is it the parents to blame? I mean, obviously it's the parents to blame, but I guess is there a way to? I'm sure there are lots of parents who are vegan and they take care of their kids on a vegan diet and they feed them plenty of stuff that's very good for it. But is it hard? I mean, like, do you have to like really go out of your way to give your kid a vegan diet? No way, I did it! Ha! Yes, moving on to level 3. What the I forgot about this one. Alright, just gotta avoid like so many of these things. Alright, done. Got one of them. Oh shoot! Ah, I knew it. Ah, come on, I couldn't move in time. Alright, cool. Ah, that's gonna suck. I have a feeling that one's gonna be one of the worst. Ah! Personally, I mean, I fully believe that humans evolved to eat meat. I mean, it just... And yet also I fully know that the meat industry can be cruel. Technology has allowed us to become vegans so that, you know, we can eat stuff without having animal products involved. So it's kind of one of those debates that I don't like to get into with people, because it's hard to say like, well, yeah, I can totally not eat meat if I really wanted to. And society makes it hard because products incorporate meat products that you wouldn't even believe, and I can't even think of any examples. But you know, you look at the sheets that people put out. Those sheets, you guys know what I'm talking about. Those data sheets. Man. Man, that's gonna be tough getting past that one. Oh god. Yep. Man, this stage I know is going to suck so much. Ah. I think you can be vegan and like see, and so being like, if you just purely eat vegetables, I know there are certain things that you need in your diet, but it's really easy to be an omnivore and eat very healthy, very natural, you know, just like vegetables and meat, and you know, that's it. You know, and nothing processed. But it's really hard to be a vegan and eat nothing that's been processed. And I guess it depends on your term of processing, because, you know, obviously meat's processed in a factory. But you know, you guys know what I mean. I mean like artificially processed. And maybe not. Maybe I'm not speaking correctly either, because you can go down to the health food store and get a lot of vegan stuff that's been naturally processed. But I guess what I'm saying is that if you're a vegan, you have to supplement your diet. And being an omnivore, or even just a regular vegetarian, you don't really have to go through a lot of trouble. You know, it's not difficult to crap. That's the farthest I got. It's not difficult to be an omnivore. It's not really that difficult to be a vegetarian. It is, I think, difficult. Given today's, because you can't just go to McDonald's. And I'm not saying people should go to McDonald's and eat. Although McDonald's does have healthy food, if you get their salads or, you know, other products. But you can't just, like, you know, you can't go to most places and eat totally vegan. It's really hard to do. Like McDonald's, you have to be really careful what has dairy, what doesn't. Any animal products at all. And then you kind of get to the point where, you know, you're vegan. How much do you incorporate into your life? Do you only base it on your diet? Do you go as far as, God, to make sure everything that you use in life, you know, isn't animal based? I mean, living in a house, you basically are decimating the environment of living creatures, of animals, so that you can live in a house, in a neighborhood. Pest control of any sort. You know, like, is it okay to, you know, if you have a termite infestation, what do you do? And I guess vegan primarily relates to diet, but I mean, you know, if you're gonna do it for moral reasons, I guess maybe if you do it for health reasons, then I mean, although I'm not really sure. Crap. It's not on. Really, I just want to beat the stage, so I'm just gonna keep talking until I do. Crap. Brock called me today. I was at Home Depot buying some new fence post material. Crap. and he called me, and he was coming home from the wedding, and the Home Depot that I happen to be at is, you know, on his way back to his parents' house. And so he asked me, you know, what am I doing? I told him. It's none of his business. No, I was kidding. No, I said I was at Home Depot buying, you know, the fencing stuff, the dirt stuff. There we go. Ugh. Boom! Alright. Boom. Okay, whatever. Turned out he was, he actually stopped by the Home Depot and waited in the parking lot for me to come out, but it took longer than he thought, so he just went home. I was like totally almost out, though, you know, he texted me like, oh, well, you took too long. Shoot. And I was like, I just got to my car. He's like, yeah, but I thought you were going to not take this long. So I could have been surprised and saw Brock leaving Home Depot as I was leaving Home Depot. Do I have like a running power? Oh, wow, I kind of do. But I think I like not running. God. Alright. I don't think I need to run, do I? I got through the other stages without running. Maybe this will be the same. Ha! Now what? Now I just gotta get past this. God, it sucks. Dang it! I just wanted to do that, but not land on spikes. Running, and then, oh, come on. Jeez, this is taking way too long for comfort. Dang it. Oh my goodness gracious. I really just want to get Kid and be done with this. Dang. Over and over. My death happens over and over. This is like a Groundhog Day. Man, except it's hard to avoid death. Whereas in Groundhog Day, it's easy to avoid death. You just don't get too depressed. Don't kill yourself. Man. What's your favorite Bill Murray movie? I'm asking you so many questions, you guys are going to have to leave tons of comments to answer them all. Mine is The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. A Wes Anderson film. Some people don't like Wes Anderson. I don't care. I do. Come on. Fantastic Mr. Fox is great too. Bill Murray is such a talented actor. I kind of wish he were utilized a bit better. A bit more often is what I mean. Maybe he doesn't want to do too many movies though. There's some actors who are like that. They're like, I can only do like a couple of movies. Crap. You know, per year. He should host SNL again. I don't even know if he has hosted before, but he should host SNL. He should make a return to SNL, return to his roots. God. You know, if Dana Carvey can return, so can Bill Murray. Maybe he has. Maybe I just haven't caught up recently. I mean, by caught up, I mean I just don't know my SNL history. God. Telling ya, this is enough to drive a man crazy. Or a woman. Doesn't really matter who you are. This is enough to drive you insane. Maybe I need to run. Maybe this one I'm not doing right. Although I don't think running is really going to save me any time. I still have to jump through at least like 4 of these. God. This stage sucks. Oh my god. I just thought, what if I'm running out of recording space? Oh, that would suck. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. No, I can't do that. God, I just have to play. Okay, I'm just going to have to play. I can't. That's what happened last time. I was like recording and then I like thought like, oh, I'm gonna run out of space soon. And so I went to check. And by then it was too late. My game had crashed. God! So close. Ah. Yes. Hello! Guess what, guys? I just beat this warp zone level and unlocked the kid from I Want to Be the Guy. Oh man, my life is complete, but Super Meat Boy is not. I'm ZackScott. Subscribe if you have not. Come back next time for more Super Meat Boy as I plunder more of Rapture and get some more unlocks and bandages and all that. And hey, I might even be the kid next time. Maybe I'll be the guy, whatever. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Click the like button to give me a 1-up. Goodbye.